a job from 9 to 5.
My name is Adeline Lopez. I started CalWORKS as a single mother. I also didn't want to come here because I had low self-esteem. I mean, it was in the black hole. Now, I can say with the help of my counselors, Frank, Edith, my counselor Leah, my self-confidence has skyrocketed. And I just want you guys to know, I mean, you've heard success stories from everybody, and everyone that didn't get a chance to talk, I'd like to speak on your behalf, if that's okay. There's not just welfare cases, as society may see us. We are future doctors, lawyers, businessmen, construction, I can't stand how society can see us as just welfare people taking advantage of the government when they very well may be looking at the doctor that could be by your side should anything happens to you, the nurse that may help you with any medical assistance needed. Take a look at all of our faces, because I promise you we're going to be there one day, and look at my face, because I know that I'm going to get my dream job as an RN. I will be in a hospital, and I will be working, thanks to CalWORKS.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests. My name is John Wilson. I'm a resident of San Jose and have been all my life. I've been able to find work in my career field for more than 26 months. I've spent the majority of my working life in the service of my country, the United States Marine Corps and the Army. Those years that are most valuable regarding education and life direction. Upon completion of my third enlistment, I was a single father of 3 boys, all of whom were in diapers, and I had very few marketable skills in the private sector. Shortly thereafter, the boys and I were all enrolled in school when we were evicted from our home. Over the next 9 months, I had to deplete $28,000 in savings on hotels, food, and bills. The times were tough on my boys, especially cleaning up just to go to school to reek of campfire smoke. At the end, we were living in my car when we were given a helping hand by a program just like this one. That program got us a place to live and provide child care for our boys, which allowed me to work without having to worry about the high cost of child care that might have only allowed me to break even or worse. We can't do everything ourselves in this life. We all need hope at some point. I've been blessed to have a grandmother who's 90 years old, still drives with a sharp wit. There's nothing that I would not do for her. I bring this up because she has been there for me on occasions when I wasn't able to do for myself. But not everyone has a person like her in their life, and there were times when even she was unable to help. We can't do everything everything for ourselves in this life. From birth in this society, we hope there is a circle of care that we can depend on as a safety net, especially for those very young and very old. During economic times like these, we especially need programs that employ selfless, compassionate professionals to educate, refine, and hone that special skill set needed to acquire employment. Another essential and ameliorating key to digging ourselves out is childcare. Childcare bills are enormous. I use circleofmoms.com to average the cost of full-time childcare for 2 young children in this area. It turns out to approximately $390 a week, or about $1,600 a month. To work an entry-level job at $10 an hour will only bring about $1,600 a month gross. I want to say that clearly I'm on your side. This is the side that defends those who can't defend themselves, and that provides for the desperately needed circle of care from time to time. I appreciate your time and the opportunity to speak here today, yet I have an overwhelming urge to point out that we might be looking in the wrong places. Our federal government, as well as our state government, has numerous areas of financial abuse. The most recent revelation of the obscene abuse of taxpayers' money used for travel vouchers by organizations that have the effrontery to have taxpayers pay $822,000 for a conference in Las Vegas covering 300 people. Now that's the kind of government spending we can agree to cut. As our elected representatives, I'm asking you to hear us and validate our efforts by protecting our benefit resources, especially those in the area of child care. Help us move forward and make a difference help us move forward with confidence by bettering ourselves in a way that will enable us to make our contribution back to the community that you've been elected to represent. Give us hope. Semper Fi.